Welcome to Twisted Stitches. My name is Tammy. How is everybody doing on this Friday? Today is Friday, October 30th, 2020. It's Mischief Night. Guys, do you remember Mischief Night? Do you remember going out on Mischief Night and toilet papering people's houses and yards and trees and stuff like that? Do they still do that? I don't know. So in lieu of it's going to be Halloween, I wore my Happy Halloween witch shirt, which I got many compliments on. It seems like the younger girls really liked this. I think it's cute. I love the witch. I just think it's adorable with the little black cat on there too. Adorable. And let's see, can you see them? I'll have to look a little bit. I'm wearing my skeleton earrings. I got these little earrings a couple years ago at Walmart for $3. $3. They were hanging there and they were $3 and I picked them up and I was like, yeah. So I wear them like almost every year on Halloween or Halloween time or whatever. So how is everybody doing? How's everybody's week going so far? Or how was your week, I should say? We're into the weekend. Do you guys have plans for Halloween? Are you going to a party? Are you staying home, taking the kids? Are the kids going trick-or-treating this year where you guys are at? As far as I know, they're still allowing trick-or-treating around here. I was thinking I grabbed one bag of candy. I was very good this year. It's a large bag of mixed candy, but I do have grandkids that I need to give to. So I'm going to make sure that each of the grandkids has a plethora of candy just in case there's nothing major. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if people are actually going to be giving out candy or if because of everything, they just decided to say the heck with it. They're not doing anything. So I wanted to make sure I had candy to give to the grandkids, definitely. And then I'm sure I have enough if I do get some trick-or-treaters. And I was thinking, do you think I should put them in like little bags and then just set them up where the kids can grab them so people aren't concerned about me giving out the candy? Like in the past, I used to have a bowl. I'd put all the candy in a bowl and I would just reach in, grab some and throw it in their bag. I don't know. What are you guys doing? Is that how you're going to do it? I don't know. So let me welcome back everybody that returns to my channel week after week, time after time that I upload. I thank you guys so very much. And thank you to all my new subscribers for coming in, hanging out with me. Welcome guys. I'm so glad you're here. My channel is a fiber arts channel. I do mainly podcast style. That's the way I like to do it. I'm a talker. Imagine that. I like to sit and chit chat with you guys and, just talk about everything and anything. But I love to talk about the fiber arts, working in crochet, working in knit, things that are going on in the fiber arts community. I tried to kind of keep up. This week I've been bad, really bad. This week, you all know from last week that my truck is being fixed, and anytime I need to go anywhere, it had to be on the motorcycles. So there was a couple appointments this week, so had to do them on the motorcycle. And I'm telling you, the older I get, the more I appreciate being able to just get dressed and hopping into a four-wheeled vehicle like a truck, car, whatever, and being able to go to an appointment that you have to be there at 8:30 in the morning. Y'all remember what it was like when you were younger, and if you rode a motorcycle and you were younger and you were like, I could get up at 6 in the morning and jump on my bike and just take off. Now it's like I had an appointment. My one appointment, I had to be there at 9:15 in the morning, and the appointment was 45 minutes away. So I had to leave the house. I left the house at 7:50 in the morning. I had to wake up at 5 in the morning to be ready to even kind of be ready to hop on that, well, not hop, but get on that motorcycle. Oh my goodness. My body was like, oh, are we really doing this? Yes, you need to go to the appointment, so let's get on the motorcycle and go. I mean, you know, once the day wore in, my body woke up a little bit more and was like, yeah, we're okay. But whew, the truck is being picked up today, and hopefully I'm gonna knock on some wood. Knock on wood. If my dogs start barking, that's because I just knocked. Hopefully, knock on wood, my truck will be in tip-top shape, because number one, I can't afford to get into payments, like I said last week, and number two, it's taken every bit of my saved money, so I have nothing left for, you know, emergencies. It's taken all my emergency money, basically, you know, so whew, done. I'm just hoping that she lasts me a couple of years now. Today I have a couple of whips to show you. Yes, I worked on the corner to corner blanket. I did only 2 rows of Riley's blanket, and I'm working on a new hat for Tom, of course, but he did request the other hat. That is the one that's going to be from the movie Bad Boys 2, the one that Will Smith wore when he was on the train. It's going to be similar to that, you know, with the colors that he wants, the black and white. So let's start with that hat first, okay? I haven't gotten a lot done with it because everything that I've been doing, I said I have to do it at home. So, and I have had a couple appointments this week. It's been a little bit hectic. So I haven't done that much, but I am making this. I have decided to make this particular hat out of the Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton. This is a 4-weight cotton. It's got beautiful, rich black tone to it. And then the other color, which I'm going to just put a couple of small stripes, kind of like pinstriping, if you will, around, probably like right here where the hat would sit. I'm going to put like maybe 2 rows of the half double crochet with the gold color, yellow gold color. And then right towards the bottom, I think I'm going to put 2 also, you know, right together. I don't think I'm going to separate them with any black. I'm not 100% sure. We'll just have to see. So, and here's the other color. This is called curry, like the spice curry. It's blown out a little bit. Let me, right about there, that's about the color. So I figured these 2 colors are similar to, oh, I still have it sitting here. Oops. These 2 are similar enough. It'll work out, I think, well. I keep blowing out. I hate that. Sorry, guys. I have the windows open, but I have one overhead light on, and it just seems to blow things out on here. So anyway, so I'm making it out of the cotton, the Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton. Oh, and look at this. Look at this yarn barf that I pulled out when I tried to pull out from the center of this. I had 2 yarn barfs. One in the black and one in this. Actually, in the black, I had 2 yarn barfs. The first, when I first pulled it out and I untangled it and got it all set up. And then as I was crocheting along, actually right before I finished what I was doing, once I was done finishing this last round that I was working on, I pulled out some out of the center, and there was another barf that I had to clear out. I'm like, really? I don't like to, you know, unravel it from the outside. But anyway, I digress. I am making this completely out of half double crochets. I know it doesn't look like much, kind of looks like a weird little frisbee disc right now. They always do. And you know, you guys like me, you work on a hat, for example, especially when you're working top down in crochet. You start it and you look at it and you're like, this is so wonky looking. How is this going to end up looking like a hat? But it does. Somehow, magically, this weird little disc turns into a hat. I started with 12 half double crochets in a magic ring, pulled it closed, and did the standard increases for the increase in the crown. And I did the increases until I had a centered diameter of, what was it, 7.5 inches. And when you look on the Craft Yarn Council, it says for a man's head that is typically 23, 24 inch head, that the the starting center increase diameter should be approximately, what did it say? I think it said something like 7.25 to 8.25 or something like that. It's in that range. So I decided I thought 7.5 would be good because I want this hat to be a little bit snug. It'll be a little bit snug anyway because it's made out of 100% cotton. But I did that for two reasons. The first reason was it would be more wearable. I think it'll be more durable, but it'll definitely be more wearable, especially for Florida. It'll be, you know, cooler. It'll be more sweat absorbing. You know, you're wearing a cap all day. You want something that's going to let your head breathe a little. So I wanted to go with cotton. Number two, I'm on the second reason why, whatever reason I would be on, is you remember last week I was talking about how this yarn was fuzzing up and I was concerned about how the hat was going to look. He has worn the hat, oh my goodness, approximately 4 or 5 times. He hasn't even washed it yet. You know, just wore it while he was riding, while he was in a couple of places, you know, with his club and everything like that. And he asked me to get his hat for him this morning because it was chilly when we woke up. Woo, it was chilly. It was chilly this morning when we woke up, and he wanted to put his hat on to keep his head warm, you know, obviously. And when I looked at it, I don't have it here to show you, but it was fuzzing, and I was like, man, he only wore this hat max 5 times. 5 times, and it is already looking just all fuzzed up and yucky. So I am 100% super disappointed in this. I don't know if I got a bad batch. What are your guys' experience with the Yarn Bee Soft Secrets? It's from Hobby Lobby. Have you guys used this? Did you have the same thing happen to you where it was just so fuzzy, so badly? Look at that. Look at that. That is terrible. That's not a halo. That's just, look, fuzz. Can you see that? Look at that. That makes me so angry. I don't know. Just beyond angry. So anyway, I am not making anything else out of that. I don't know what to do with this now. If you guys have any ideas on what I can do with this, I don't want to make any more hats out of it. They're going to look like crud. They're going to look like crud if I make anything out of this. I mean, everything. If you make a shawl, if you make a blanket out of it, it's going to look like you've had the blanket sitting around and being beat up within, right away. It's just not going to look good. So what do you all recommend me do with this yarn? I have no clue. I hate to just throw it out, but at the same time, I don't want to work with it. I don't want to make anything out of this because I'm just afraid it's just going to look cruddy. It's going to look horrible, like this hat. I really am upset with this hat. I'll be honest with you. You know, this is me being really upset. I am. I'm very upset with the way his hat looks. So, not happy at all. I don't know if it can be, if Hobby Lobby would consider exchanging that for something better. I really do not like it. I'm very upset, very upset. So anyway, so we talked about the hat. We talked about, I'm not going to talk about this anymore, about this yarn. It is what it is. So also, what have I been working on this week? I worked on the corner to corner blanket. Like I said I would. I was good. Let me pull her out. I'm at the point now where I'm not increasing. It's plenty. See, it's plenty wide here. Here we go. As you can see, I know it looks a little weird, but this is where I am not increasing. I'm just, I don't know do you call that actually decreasing, or do you call that just keeping the edge? Because this is, I mean, unless I'm doing it wrong, but I don't think I'm doing it wrong. I need this blanket to be, of course, bigger than this. And I just want to do maybe, I don't know, a total of maybe 5 or so more rows where you do the one side you basically decrease on, and then the other side you keep increasing on. And that's how you get your, on a corner to corner, that's how you get your length. I want it to be a little bit bigger of a blanket, but I don't want it growing out ways this way anymore. I want it to just be now getting a little bit longer, and then I will start decreasing from both ends and bringing it together to meet into the little corner and then be done. I think if I work on this pretty hard and I'm really good and I'm a good girl, I think I could get this done this week. I'd like to. I want to get this done and get this off to the person who ordered it. So that's why I mostly worked on this. I put some time into this week, a lot more than anything else. I put a little bit of time in the hat, put a lot more time into this blanket. It's working up really nicely. Now this is made with the Hobby Lobby I Love This yarn, their standard house brand, you know, their standard house brand yarn. And this stuff I am not disappointed in at all. It feels really nice and soft. It's softer than the Super Saver. It feels nice up against the skin. It's not scratchy like Super Saver. Now, I'm not going to sit and tell you this feels like silk and cashmere and bamboo. Of course not. But for 100% acrylic that is as cheap as buying, like, you know, the Super Saver brand, this is very nice. And, you know, they have so many colors in the Hobby Lobby store. I think if you go into Hobby Lobby, if you get a chance to go into Hobby Lobby and just look at their I Love This yarn, their brand of like the 4-weight worsted weight, you'll be amazed. There are so many colors. If I'm going to go get Hobby Lobby yarns, I always go the week that they are 30% off. So that's a little heads up. So this is coming out really, really nicely. I do believe I'm going to be able to finish this week, and I will have a finished object for you guys next Friday, which that's my goals. Those are my goals, to have that completely finished. Did I say that was my goals last week? Probably. Sorry about that. You know, I don't make any promises. I can just say that that's what I want to get done. Those are my main goals that I'm working towards each week. I did work 2 more rows on Riley's blanket made with the My Melody by Voltron yarn, which is the cotton acrylic blend, and it's a fingering weight yarn. It feels so nice. It uses the 4 individual strands that aren't spun. They are just 4 individual strands of yarn, or thread, really. See, I keep doing this. I gotta put a stitch marker in this. Do you want to see what I did? Do you want to see what I did? I did this while I was getting this ready, putting this up to show you guys. I had done 2 more rows, right? So look at this. Look at what I did. Can anybody see what Tammie did? I pulled out that much from here all the way to here of this row. I pulled it out by accident. I'm really bad. I won't stick a stitch marker in my work. Usually with like acrylics or fuzzy yarn, if you just pull up a large loop, they won't, you know, go into itself. It won't pull out usually. Very rare that it happens. But with this stuff, it pulls so easily. I pulled it back and pulled out half of my row. So I only got 1.5 rows done. I haven't gotten 2 rows done now. Oh well, it is what it is. No big deal. But I definitely want to have more of this blanket done. This, once in a while, you do have to be very careful with this kind of yarn, because as you can see, it's 4 threads that aren't plied together. They just basically sit with each other, 4 individual threads that you hang on to as you're crocheting or knitting along. And if you're not careful, you can mess one up and end up with, I'll call it a thread bubble. And I did have that happen one time. I was working along. I did catch it right away. But you know, like one of the threads was all bubbled out and I was like, crap. And you do have to, if you want to get rid of your thread bubble, you have to pull back and redo those stitches, making sure that all 4 of your threads are held together nicely while you work and you don't accidentally leave one out while you're working. So not difficult, but you do have to be a little bit more aware while you're working with this kind of yarn. But it feels so nice. This blanket is going to be so nice, lightweight, that she's going to be able to just, this is going to be like a good drag around. She could do whatever she wants with it. It'll keep her warm enough. Well, you know, everybody's always like, oh, let's make a big, thick baby blanket. But think about it. Think about this. Do you have your baby laying outside in the cold weather? No. Your baby is in a house with heat on, in a bed with, you know, sheets and other things. And usually they're wearing, I know that my granddaughter, when it's chilly, she has pajamas on. You know, something with either feet in it, long pajama pants, a long sleeved type pajama top. So does she necessarily need a huge thick blanket all the time? No. Sometimes that's all she needs is like the little thing of pajamas that they wear and then a light blanket just to keep the chill off of them. So that's what I was making this for. So she just has an everyday blanket that she can wear that she can use all the time. It's working up nicely. I really like the pattern with that. Like I said in my previous podcast, you have to have a multiple of 12. So you chain 12, 12, 12, 12. Basically, you just do it in multiples of 12. And then when you think that's the size of the chain that you want, whatever you're creating, you add 3 more. And then it is, you know, 3 double crochets. Then you do 2 double crochet. Then you do double crochet 2 together in one stitch, double crochet 2 together in the next stitch. Then you do 3 more double crochets. Then you do the double crochet V-stitch twice, V-stitch, V-stitch, 3 more stitches, double crochet 2 together twice, 3 more stitches, V-stitch, V-stitch, 3 more stitches, double crochet twice, 2 times, double crochet 2 together 2 times. You know, that's the pattern repeat over and over again. You put a double crochet in your very first stitch after you've chained 3 and turned, so you always have 2 on your ends at your beginning and your end. Simple, very simple, and it works up beautifully. I love the way it's working up. And so that's what I've been working on. That's all I've gotten done this week. I have a small acquisition, nothing fancy, nothing great. The person that I am making the corner to corner blanket for had requested that I make these, let me see if I can find it, these cute like Yoda hats here. See those? So the one that she looked at has like sides that come down and they're like braided, and I can't find that one. Let me see if I can find that one. Oh yeah, actually it's this one right here. Hold on one second. She wants like these hats right here, kind of like that. See how it has the side pieces? I'm gonna make sure that she wants them with the side pieces like that instead of like this. This here I think is, I mean, they show it on a baby, so of course the baby makes it just even more adorable. But this is, you know, what she's basically wanting. So I looked at Hobby Lobby and I found a color that I thought would be all right for that. But I didn't pick it up because this was a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, yeah, I'll get it when it's closer to the time that I need to make these hats. But I was at Walmart and I looked at the yarn aisle, which I almost always do. I was going up and down the yarn aisle, and they had Super Saver for $2.94. And I saw this color right here, and this color is called Frosty Green. And I thought this would be the perfect green color for those Baby Yoda, whatever it's called, type hats. What do you think? Let me see. Is this more? This is true right here. See where I'm at right here? This is the color. The way it's coming across right here is the color. So what do you think, guys? Is this the color of the Baby Yoda hats? This frosty green? Let me know. I hope it is. I bought 2 of them. If not, I have no clue what I'm going to do with these 2. Make something out of green or something. I have no clue. Maybe I'll make a Frankenstein monster for next year or something. But anyway, I picked up 2 of these. They were $2.94, so I guess they were on sale because I think they're usually $3.60 something, so I picked them up. Okay, I did this kind of quickly because I have been telling you guys, I've been hinting to this for the last couple podcasts, that my Podaversary is coming up. And I looked it up, and guess what? It actually is, my very first video that I put up was on November 9th, 2019. Now, I kept thinking it was like November 19th, and I'm not really sure why I kept thinking it was November 19th. No clue why. So when I kept thinking it was November 19th, I was like, oh, I think I'm going to have a Podaversary giveaway, and I'm going to have it close on November 20th, which would have been like a day after my Podaversary, which is also a Friday, which is my usual podcast days. So I figured that would just work out pretty well. But when I looked and found out that it was on the 9th, my very first one, I went, I don't want to, that's not a lot of time. That doesn't give you guys a lot of time to get in on the giveaway. Yes, I am doing a giveaway. So, what I had decided is when I did my first podcast on the 9th, I think I was a little on the hesitant side if I was going to if I was definitely going to keep up with doing this. I wasn't 100% sure at that point. Now, on the 16th of November 2019, I put up 2 videos. I put up the 20 questions tag, and I put up another like just regular podcast type style. And I think by the time I had done the one on the 16th, I was feeling pretty confident that yes, I was going to continue to do this podcasting type thing, or at least try to improve on it, try to get a little bit better, learn how to do the editing, which I did. I worked and practiced and learned how to do the editing on the iMovie. I think I've gotten a little bit better. I've gotten better at talking. I'm a heck of a talker, aren't I, guys? I love to blah blah your ears off, that's for sure. So what I have decided, and I hope this is okay with you guys, let me know how you feel about this, is I am going to do my 1-year Podaversary, and I am going to do the drawing on the 20th of November 2020. What do you guys think? You think that'll be all right? On the 20th in the morning, I will be picking the winner, and then when I do my regular podcast on the 20th and I upload it, I will include that drawing. You know, I always film the drawing, so that's how I'll do it, okay? So, this giveaway, what is the giveaway? It is my 1-year Podaversary giveaway. Thank you guys for putting up with me for it'll be over a year. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for helping me grow. And thank you for really just being my friend. I appreciate you guys. You know, I say it every week. You guys are a blessing in my life, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. So, I am doing the Podaversary giveaway for you guys. It is sponsored by me, nobody else. YouTube is not affiliated. No one has given me any of the yarns. I have purchased the yarns myself. Everything that I'm going to be putting in this giveaway is from me completely. YouTube is not responsible for anything. I will put all the official rules in my description box tonight for this podcast. You must be 18 years old of age. You must be 18 years old or older to participate in this giveaway. You must be a subscriber to my channel. I will be checking. You must leave a comment on this video, and I'm going to give you a word that I would like you to put in my comments to know that you want to be a part of the giveaway. The giveaway ends on November 20th, 2020, and I will be doing the drawing first thing in the morning. By 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I will be doing the drawing, and then that evening I'll be putting up my video like I do every Friday. There'll be no more comments after 9 a.m. Eastern Time, November 20th, 2020. You must be if your country, this is open worldwide to anyone who can receive a package. If your country doesn't accept packages from the United States, I cannot do anything about that. I will have to choose another winner. You will have 1 week, 7 full days. So that will be the 27th. If I don't hear from the person that I picked on the 20th by the 27th in the morning, by that morning before I do my podcast, I will be picking another winner and you will miss out. So that's where it goes. If I pick your name and you're not a subscriber, I will have to choose somebody else. So please make sure when you subscribe, you ring that bell and hit all notifications so that you'll be definitely a subscriber and you'll know when I put up a video. So you'll be notified. You'll be notified when I do the giveaway drawing. If you're already a subscriber, don't hit the subscribe button again unless it's showing that you're not subscribed, because I don't want you to unsubscribe, okay, guys? So just, look out for that. Now, any rules that I haven't mentioned here, they will be in the description box for the standard YouTube rule giveaway, and I'll have everything in the description box. Now, let me show you a little bit of what is going in this giveaway, because I haven't totally made up my mind exactly if I want to put a few more little things in there, but I don't know what 100% yet. And since I have a little bit of time, we're going to make the rest of this box a mystery, that you won't know the rest of what's in there until the 20th when I do the drawing. How does that sound? But let me show you what I've already chosen that is definitely going to be in this giveaway. Are you guys ready? It's exciting. I'm so excited. Are you guys excited? The first yarn that I'm going to be putting in is this, I think it's pronounced Vitellana. It's an ambient sock. It's 80% Peruvian Highland wool, 20% nylon. It's a fingering weight, 400 yards. And this colorway is called Jungle Walk. This was a knit crate, sock crate that I got. And I think that the colors are just gorgeous. I want to give that to you guys. I am going to be giving away 2 of these. These are actually loops and threads from Michael's Meandering Serpentine. They're 243 yards, 100 grams, and it is a 4-weight yarn. And this, whoops, and this is actually 90% acrylic with 10% nylon in it, and you have 2 hanks, so you have 200 grams, almost 500 yards, and the colorway is called Purple Cream. It's got this beautiful creamy shiny tonal purples, and I want to give that away to you guys. I love it. I have 2 of the Audine Wools Sleek that came in a knit crate. This is a 4-weight yarn. This is, the colorway is called Utopia. It's 55% fine merino wool, 20% baby alpaca, 15% mulberry silk. And there are 220 yards. They're each 100 grams. So I'm giving you 2 of these in this beautiful, like, what would you call that? A eucalyptus green colorway? gorgeous, gorgeous. And it's so soft and squishy, guys. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Whoever wins this is gonna love it. And then the last two that I definitely know that I am giving away is I'm giving away 2 of these Soft Illusions by Yarn Bee. This is some of the yarn that I picked up during the clearance sale. This here is called Orchid Fantasy. It has 87 yards. It's a number 6 weight. It is so soft and so squishy. It's 100, is it 100% acrylic? Let me see, hold on. 65% acrylic, 35% polyamide. So soft. This would make such a beautiful cowl or scarf, and it just feels like butter, like butter. So I'm giving away these 2 in this, and I'm not sure. I'm gonna have definitely some bits and bobs that I want to put in there, some doohickeys and whatnots, and I definitely want to get a stitch marker or 2 and put in there for you guys. So I'm not sure what other yarns that I want to put in there. I want to make sure that the box is mailable, you know. I want to make sure that the box isn't huge. So I wanted to pick out some beautiful, beautiful yarns for you guys. I wanted you guys to have a nice selection of some fun yarns, and this is just, look at some of these. Like I said, I haven't decided what else I want to put in there, but I wanted to show you some of what's definitely going to be in this giveaway, guys. So remember, you must be a subscriber, must be subscribed to my channel, and I will look. I need to be able to, you must have your subscription set to public so I can tell that you are a subscriber to me. So that is it, guys. I just wanted to show you a little bit of what I've been working on this week, tell you about what's going to be coming up, and tell you about my Podaversary giveaway. I hope you guys will continue to come back each week. I hope you enjoy hanging out with me. I enjoy hanging out with you guys for sure. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay creative, and I'll be talking to you next week. Oh, you guys need a secret word, huh? Let's see, what could we make the secret word? Why don't we make the secret word? Oh, you know what else I was going to put in there too? I almost forgot. I don't know if you guys are interested or not, but those crayons that I found that have all these really cool looking colors, I found more of them. So I'm going to put a package of these in the giveaway. I thought they're just so lovely and I want to share with you guys. So I'm going to be putting one of these in the giveaway too. The secret word, let's make it, let's not make it anything. You must leave me a comment, and like I said, just let me know how everything's going by you. How is the weather? It's finally getting a little cooler here. Yay! Hope everybody's doing well, and I will be talking to you guys really, really soon. Thank you guys. Love you very much. Bye.